Time for the morning rush. We start with breaking overnight news. I-25 southbound finally reopened this morning after a man was run over and killed on the freeway. Police say the crash happened on southbound I-25 at Montano late last night. The victim died on scene. At this time, a driver has not been cited. The name of the victim also not released. Kristen.
Mostly to partly sunny skies across the state today. No rain or snow to worry about. However, we are going to be tracking some very strong winds coming out of the west-southwest overnight into tomorrow. A little bit more cloud cover. Showers break out over the north and west on Wednesday with extreme wind across the rest of the state. David?
This morning, police are searching for the suspect who shot a man dead on the west side. APD was called out to shooting at 72nd and Glen Rio. This is just south of I-40 yesterday. Now, when they arrived, they say a man was laying in the middle of the street. Rescue crews could not revive him, and he died on scene. So far, no one has been arrested.
On to news new at 6:30. Google and Facebook executives are expected to be grilled on Capitol Hill today. They'll be questioned about the spread of hate crimes and white nationalism online. The hearing by the House Judiciary Committee comes as tech giants struggle for police to stop hate speech on their platforms.
This morning, FAA investigators are still likely on the scene of a deadly plane crash. Now, this all happened yesterday afternoon at the Santa Fe airport. Officials say 2 people died in the crash. Now, we're expecting to learn more details as those investigators go over the crash site. We'll, of course, bring that to you here on air and online at alwaysonkRQE.com.
We could finally hear from the defense team's first witness in the Devon Lymon murder trial today. The prosecution is wrapping up their witness testimony. Their last witness says he was in his car watching Officer Daniel Webster try to arrest Lymon. He testified that there may have been excessive force used. The trend in New Mexico shows more and more people will qualify to use medical marijuana in the next year. According to the New Mexico Department of Health, the number of users jumped from 50,000 to 70,000. Currently, every county in the state has registered medical marijuana patients.
Bernalillo County Commissioners are scheduled to approve the county's general fund budget today. The budget for fiscal year 2020 is more than $300 million. Now, if it's passed, it would fund things like dash cameras for sheriff's deputies, provide money for operations of the tiny home village, as well as increase funds for social service programs. Acura is recalling more than 300,000 SUVs because of a brake light failure. Now, water can get into the tail light and cause an electrical problem. Now, the recall covers the MDX SUVs. Those are made from 2014 through 2019. Acura says no crashes or injuries have been reported because of the problem. Kristen.
Metro Threat Index up to a 6 today. We've got some strong winds, 15 to 25 miles per hour. Those winds combining with our dry conditions of humidity less than 15%, raising fire danger. We've got a red flag warning kicks in 1 p.m. here in Albuquerque, continues until 9 o'clock tonight. David?
Happening today, the state's Forestry Division is scheduled to discuss the current fire situation across the state. Officials are hoping to send a message about prevention, urging people to do their part in keeping wildfires from sparking. We'll, of course, let you know what they have to say.
Looking ahead for you, tomorrow thousands of archaeologists from all over the world will be here in Albuquerque for the annual convention. It's the first time the convention, set to run through Sunday, has come to the Duke City. It's expected to bring in thousands of dollars to the local economy through travel and tourism. Locals can drop in for $25. Santa Fe will now replace some regular garbage cans with solar-powered trash cans. The smart bins come equipped with a sensor that compacts the trash, then lets workers know when they are full. $93,000 of grant money will be used to purchase about a dozen of the smart bins. They'll hit the streets in June. On to news, new at 6, UNM announcing Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham will deliver its spring commencement address. The school says the first-term Democrat will address graduates at Dreamstyle Arena on May 11th. Lujan Grisham was elected governor in November. She served 6 years in the U.S. House of Representatives. State lawmakers are fighting to protect Chaco Canyon. They're proposing a bill that will ensure the protection of the federally owned lands around Chaco Canyon, as well as prevent future mineral leasing or any development. They're scheduled to talk about this morning at 10 o'clock.
Looking ahead for you on your morning drive, officials say expect delays along Highway 285 between Santa Fe and Espanola. This as NMDOT prepares for the annual walk to El Santuario de Chimayo. Now, the crews are cleaning up the road where the thousands will be making the pilgrimage during Holy Week. It's all leading up to Easter. Delays are expected through Wednesday. Kristen.
Time now for a check on that morning commute. We are looking clean and green at this hour. No major problems to worry about for the morning drive. And at this time, the Big Eye looks pretty good for this time of day.
Well, the Virginia Cavaliers, they are waking up as championship winners this morning. There it is right there. The Cavs taking on the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Both teams were playing for the title for the first time. Now for Virginia, this was a sweet victory after a devastating loss to a 16-seed team a year ago. Now last night's game was tied up at the end of regulation, forcing overtime. The victory would go to Virginia, beating the Red Raiders 85-77. A big congrats to Virginia this morning.
Wow, good for both teams.
Yeah.
Time now for the 5 facts.
Start with number 5 here this morning. The University of Virginia Cavaliers waking up winners and making history. The Cavs taking on the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Both teams playing for the title for the very first time. The game tied up at the end, forcing OT, but Virginia would come out on top, beating the Red Raiders 85-77. This is the first NCAA title for the Cavs.
And number 4 this morning, dash cams and a tiny home village to help the homeless are one step closer to becoming reality. Today, Bernalillo County Commissioners are expected to meet to vote on approving the county's general fund budget. The budget for fiscal year 20 is more than $300 million. Now, if it passes, it would fund the controversial cameras for sheriff's deputies and the temporary housing for the homeless, along with money for neighborhood outreach programs.
At number 3, strong winds in the forecast this afternoon. We're also talking high fire danger across the state. Mostly sunny and near record warmth this afternoon, but tomorrow that comes to a halt. We've got the winds continuing, that is, but much cooler temperatures, far below normal in the 50s. Light rain and snow expected over the north and west tomorrow. More rain to close out the work week.
And number 2, later on today, we could finally hear from the defense team's first witness in the Devon Lymon trial. And the prosecution is wrapping up their witness testimony with only a few left. Now, the latest, a witness testified that he watched the arrest and then told jurors that Officer Webster may have used excessive force. That could be key for the defense's argument, which claims that Devon Lymon shot Officer Webster in self-defense.
Number 1, now we're following breaking overnight news for you this morning. I-25 finally reopened following a fatal pedestrian crash. Police say the crash happened on southbound I-25 at Montano. Information still limited at this time, but we do know the victim died on scene. No word yet on if a driver will be cited. If you know anything about this, you're asked to call police.